All right, guys, we got Caleb here. He has brought his clapped out Cummins. No, this thing is sweet. We really want to go into detail with this build and what he's done with it and where he got it, how much he got it for. I mean, we're gonna go through all the details, so let's crack into it. All right, so what has been done to this truck?
All right, so if you look over here, you can see compound turbos.
Yeah, that was probably the first thing we noticed with just how this thing sounds.
So it's a full kit from Diesel Power Source. So it's the S400 over the S475. And
that bottom one looks so big. I mean, this one is big compared to, you know, I've seen a lot of Power Stroke turbos and other size turbos, and it's big, but that bottom one is probably the biggest turbo I've seen in person.
Yeah, other than like
it's massive
in big construction like cats.
Yeah,
that's probably the biggest.
That's kind of what it reminds me of, actually.
Yeah.
Bank setup.
Yeah, got the high flow intercooler with the high flow intake, and then
it's nice. I have that on my 05. It's sweet.
Compressor and airbags for towing, and an exhaust brake to make it easier to go down the mountains because we like to go camping.
So that's what this is on this side, correct? This is the exhaust brake. What comes out?
See the valve
off of the exhaust housing on turbos. That's awesome. And look at the boot on this thing. I mean, it's kind of cool. It like wraps around and it doesn't even get caught. That's sweet. You don't have to fab your own metal.
Yeah.
Metal piping. So here's the bags. And you were saying that you have a gauge in there?
Yeah, so I can control it right under the steering wheel. Do we want to go?
Yeah, let's go look at your setup underneath.
My gauge under here, where I can just pair it up. And then also when I wear it down, I'm just press down. It tells me what PSI I'm at, and I can have all control from right here. And now we're at 0. So yeah, that's super nice for like if I just feel it's squatting down a little too much. If I'm going down over a bump and it just like almost bottoms out, I can just put a little more pressure in as I'm driving.
That's super nice.
It makes it really
on
nice.
the ride.
On the ride.
Adjust. He's got a fast system he was telling me about, just up underneath the truck, obviously, but that's sweet. We weren't sure on injectors, right?
Yeah, I know they've been replaced. I just don't remember if my uncle went higher flow.
Let's hope he went higher flow for those compound steak.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't ever feel like it needs more.
It doesn't feel starved.
No.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta show the classic Dodge. The classic Dodge. What's wrong with Dodges, you say? Oh, the love. The crack dash. Hey, but these things are... Talk about this manual transmission.
Yeah, so it's great. I mean, a lot of people don't like manuals. I don't get it. I love driving a manual. It makes it super nice for when I'm towing. I can put it exactly where I want it, when I want it. And also, they're just fun to drive. I just don't understand why people don't like them. But yeah, so then...
Can you eat while driving a stick shift?
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
But
you just gotta be skilled with it.
Yeah, you just gotta like throw it in gear, take a bite, put your food down, throw it into 6, and then you just hang out. It's easy on the freeway. Other than that, not great, but it's worth it.
4-wheel drive, you've ever had a problem?
No. It goes right in every time, which because like I've seen a lot of the electronic systems and they break a lot.
Yeah,
especially on the Chevys.
Everybody wants a manual now.
It just makes it simple because if it breaks, you know what breaks.
I had an electronic transfer case, couldn't find a buyer. Every single buyer was like, is it manual? Is it a manual drop-in case? I was like, no, It's electronic, and no one would like message me back.
Well,
That's
because
nuts.
I've seen a lot of like the Chevys, they have their electric things, and it always breaks. You always have to replace it because the soldering just breaks in it. So this, if it for whatever reason doesn't go 4 low, I know I can go under, check the linkage, and if I need to, just stick a pin through the linkage, and it'll go right where I need it to go.
Right. That's the only issue you're probably gonna have is either the T-case blows up,
Which if a
or
T-case blows up, you're screwed either way.
yeah, or the linkage, which is a lot easier to diagnose.
Yeah.
So, that's super cool.
And then I have my exhaust brake right here. So when I'm going downhill, I can just quickly flip the switch and it engages.
Oh yeah, we're doing a live video of that. That's sweet. How many miles are on this rig?
189, I want to say. Let me check.
Let's see exact mileage. I don't want to lie here.
189,552.
Oh wow, he knew it. Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah.
You're a truck guy. Okay, so you got this from your uncle, correct?
Yeah. So my uncle bought it brand new in December of 2002. Bought it when it came out of the factory, and he did most of the work on it, and then he wanted to buy a new truck because you know.
What did he end up going with?
He went with a 2018 Dodge Ram 3500.
Okay. Yeah, so the 6.7 model. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so then he's like, well, do you need a truck? And I'm like, I won't say no to a truck. So he's like, I'll give you a special deal since you're family. And so he gave it to me for 15 grand, which, you know, this was only like 2 years ago at the height of the COVID craze.
Yeah.
So similar trucks are going for like 25 to 30 grand. So yeah, I got a pretty good deal on it.
Yeah, you got a screaming deal for a compound setup. This is sweet.
Yeah.
No emissions.
Sounds good.
6-speed manual, tow monster. With the bags. Yeah, you got the whole good setup.
Yeah. And then I have my edge gauges, which I love. They're great.
What can you see with that?
So it has my water temperature, my EGT, my boost, and then my load percentage.
What kind of boost are you seeing with a compound kit?
So right now it's turned down, but I see around 35 PSI.
35 PSI.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
turned down.
Where's your 12 at, Hayden? Where's your 12?
I got some boost leaks I gotta figure out.
We actually just bought this, Hayden bought this tool that can find boost leaks.
Oh, is it one of those like,
So
fog machines?
Well, it fits over and then you pressurize it and then you just gotta spray.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just bought it today so I just put the turbo on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we got to find those boost leaks so he can get over 12. Because
Yeah.
that's just not.
That's rough. That's what Subaru's
What can you see if you're on a hot tune? What do you think you could see with a compound kit for boost? This kit specifically.
This one specifically, I think my uncle recorded at like 65 at one point.
Yeah.
All the way up.
Yeah.
It was something stupid.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts. Anything over 40 is like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, also it had studs, so I'm not worried about blowing that heads or anything.
Oh,
like that.
nice, nice. Are they ARP or did he go with a different company?
I believe they are the ARP 2000s, I think is what he said.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah. So they're yeah, that's a nice thing to have.
That is so nice.
Yeah, because I believe Dodges are stock. You're not supposed to go over 50 is what they're rated for. That's what the company tells you. So yeah, he had to throw those off.
So
Yeah.
we are gonna throw those out.
Yeah, one time he was racing a semi truck up a mountain once actually while he was towing, and those boots I was showing you, he exploded one of those going up the mountain because it was pushing too much boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good story he told me.
I bet he blew quite a few.
Yeah,
Why
that was a problem. So he went with the company that he goes with now because he kept on exploding the boots. So they're a lot bigger, thicker, more expensive. But hey, when you replace 3 of them, it's worth it to just get the more expensive one.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Do you know the size of this exhaust on here? Is it
It's a 4-inch.
It does look like a 4-inch, yeah.
Yes. I believe, because I believe in the 2003s they were 3.5 inch, and then he went up to a 4.
So what's the next purchase for this build specifically? What is your...
Honestly, I'm really okay. Tires and rims. That's the next thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's not too much I really need to do to it or want to do to it, other than tires and rims.
Yeah. This thing...
I can't lift it because I tow, and I'm already too high as it is with the trailer.
Yeah.
If I did anything, it would probably, I mean, tires and wheels and maybe a leveling kit, but other than that,
yeah, that'll look clean.
Because I need it reliable.
Yeah. No, this is a reliable rig. How long are you gonna own this truck?
Till it dies.
Yeah.
So hopefully another 10 years or so.
Yeah, I think you could easily get another 10. What do you think?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Because my uncle's a mechanic, so took great care of it.
Yeah.
Every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, will change everything.
Did his changes.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Well, what do you say we go on a ride?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay, so how I drive it is, since it's so torquey, I always go into second first, unless I'm towing a load over like 6,000 pounds, I think, is where I found is best. Because this is it in first. I like no gas. I can just let off the clutch. Like that. That's how torquey it is.
Yeah.
And then second. Anything below about 15 is second. And then
Is that EGTs that I'm seeing?
here, the 400.
Why does that look so low?
Because he has no boost leaks.
We're in the neighborhood now, boy. So we got up to about, what, 600 on that?
795 I saw was top.
Oh, 795 on top.
Yeah, so when I'm towing up a grade, I'll get up to 13. On the brakes, I need to change those.
It's up there.
I don't know what they say about Cummins, but what's like the general keep it under? I know like us, they say 1250 is kind of the max.
Yeah,
Power strokes.
So what my uncle said is he keeps it under 13, which is what I like to keep it under. And then, but a lot of guys on the forum stock will go up to about almost 14.
Just listen to that.
So, but like my water temperature, I can't, unloaded, I can't overheat this thing. Like, because with the bigger radiator, and also there's a thing that you do on the Dodges is you take basically a radiator line and you run it to the back, like the 6th one, and so that way it can like circulate better. And so like, unless I'm towing really heavy going up a hill, I can't overheat this thing.
Wow.
I think the highest I got was 230, and that was towing at 110 degrees outside up a hill.
Yeah.
With 12,000 pounds.
230 is not bad.
Yeah.
That's really cool for you know 110 degrees and
that's just like, I don't like it going higher than that, so that's where I just let off. And by let off, I mean I'm not doing 60 up a hill anymore. I just decide to do 50.
6 is flying up a hill with 12,000 pounds.
Yeah. You know, it has to be like a steep enough grade where semis are doing 20 miles an hour for me to go any under 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Do you want to get a shot of the coal?
Yeah, let's get a shot of the coal. Oh, should I go?
Yeah, those turbos clean it up nice.
Yeah. So I have to like put it under very certain conditions to even get it to roll coal.
Right. It's so lean.
Yeah. Because like, if I'm not under any load, it won't roll
kind of mileage are you seeing with this rig?
So unloaded, I can get up to 17. Like, that's pretty average. Is 17. Yeah.
17. Nice.
You step on it a lot?
All the time. I mean, when you
17 when you're stepping on it, it's pretty good.
Yeah, like that's average for me driving. I mean, and then loaded, I get anywhere between 8 and 10.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. For what it is, it's quite fuel efficient. Like, I drove from St. George, Utah to here on 1 tank of gas. 1 tank of fuel.
Wow. How big's your tank?
It's a 34-gallon tank, something like that.
Okay.
So.
See, I would stop and have to fill mine up like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like 450 miles, I want to say. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I was quite excited / surprised by how well it did.
Yeah, this thing's a dream rig.
Say you blew a turbo or 2, would you keep the compounds or would you go to a single?
Oh, 100%. There's no way I would have to do compounds.
Yeah.
With how, like, I've fallen in love with this truck. I would have to, especially if it was only 1, because I would just get a new one from Diesel Power and then just slap it on. But if it was 2, yeah, I'd still go with the whole new kit, just because it makes a world of difference. Like I said, I have a 04 dually that I used to tow it, and it is so slow comparatively.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how much quicker this thing is.
All right, you gotta give your answer to the age-old question. Single rear, power aside, single or dual wheels for towing?
So it just depends on how much you're going to tow. Because I've noticed with this truck, it's a lot swirlier, just because it doesn't have as wide of a base. But I still prefer it just because I'm not towing all the time, and having an extra foot on each side almost is rough to park with, to say the least.
Oh, we both have dualies, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so worried about like college parking lots and stuff. I was like, geez.
I got 3 parking tickets my last few semesters in a row because my tire was on the line. I'm like, there's no
I saw one of
way.
them. I saw one of them.
Yeah, see, and that's another reason why I don't like, and it's not like the difficulty of parking, because like I got used to it. I just back into everywhere I park.
Yeah.
But it's just, like you said, like there are literally some spots I could not fit into. Like I was over on each side of the line. And so, it's just, it's easier to do. So like I said, if you're towing anything over like 10,000 pounds on the regular, I'd recommend a dually, just because of the stability. But for me personally, single rear wheel. That was a really long answer, but
that's a pretty generic answer.
yeah.
But I think that's the correct one.
I think
I do enjoy my dually though.
There it is.
So that's in 5th, and then I can just go into 4th. It just slows me down. Because like, if I don't have an exhaust brake, I still can downshift. It's just not nearly as efficient. It's not the same as in a gas car.
Yeah. When I'm towing with my dually, because I have an automatic, it just downshifts into 3rd, and I just stay the same speed,
Yeah.
coasting down. I feel like if you have a manual, you have to have an exhaust brake, or else that's just a rough experience right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Because,
That's normal. Just slide, but I don't even see smoke. No, like I said, there's none in here. The only reason why it's sliding is yeah.
All right, you just saw the Dodge, the beefed up Dodge. I didn't get to speak much in the video. I was behind the camera, but that thing was sick. That had so much torque. You heard him. He had to put it into second gear because it had too much torque in first. And when he put it into first, it threw us back in our seats. The first through third were just absolutely insane. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. We got a couple more trucks we're gonna show you, some of our buddies' builds and such, but I'm driving home right now and GoProing, and just want to let you guys know we got a bunch of cool stuff coming. Please like, subscribe, and we got some more cool builds. Like I said, we got some more Is It Worth It popular mods where we're gonna go through and review them. And yeah, we got a bunch of cool stuff. If you're a 7.3 owner, we got some how-tos as well coming, or like we had to diagnose. We had some whenever our problems come up, we'll show you. We got an AC video coming up. But yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see that, and have a good day, y'all.